30 Hollywood legends, childhood photos, 5 seconds each. Some will be instant, some will destroy you completely. Drop your score in the comments when you're done. You should get all of these. Should. Who is this? Tom Hanks, 70. Forrest Gump. Castaway. Philadelphia. 2 consecutive Oscars. America's Dad. He looked exactly like this at age 10. At 70, the same face. Nothing changed except the hair. Who is this? Arnold Schwarzenegger, 78, The Terminator, Predator, Governor of California, still posting on Instagram. He trained with farm equipment at 15 in rural Austria. No gym existed in his village. Who is this? Meryl Streep, 77, 3 Oscars, 21 nominations, the most decorated actress in Hollywood history. She was a cheerleader in high school. The most decorated actress alive. Was a cheerleader. 3 in. Drop your score so far in the comments. Keep going. Who is this? Clint Eastwood, 95. Dirty Harry. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Directed his last film at Still Here at 95. In 1951, his military plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean. He swam 3 miles to shore alone. Who is this? Julia Roberts, 58. Pretty Woman, Erin Brockovich, Oscar winner. Still that exact same laugh. She was rejected by the New York Academy of Performing Arts. They said she had no talent. Who is this? Brad Pitt, 62. Fight Club. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Legends of the Fall. He drove to Hollywood with $325 in his pocket. 2 credits short of his journalism degree. Halfway through the easy rounds. Still perfect. Drop your score. Who is this? Denzel Washington, 71. Training Day, Malcolm X, Fences, 3 Oscars. His high school had no drama department. He was voted most popular instead. Who is this? Harrison Ford, 83. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, the most bankable movie star alive. He was working as a carpenter when George Lucas cast him. He was literally installing a door. Who is this? Brigitte Bardot, 92. And God Created Woman, the ultimate 60s sex symbol. Now 92 in Saint-Tropez. She sold her jewels and 2 villas to fund her animal welfare foundation. 0 regrets. Who is this? Sophia Loren, 91. Oscar winner, 1961. At 91, still the most photographed woman of her generation. She grew up so poor she entered beauty contests just to win food prizes. She won. Easy rounds done. Drop your total score before we move on. The faces get harder. The clock still runs. Who is this? Robert De Niro, 82. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, The Godfather Part 2. 2 Oscars. Father again at 79. He gained 60 pounds for Raging Bull eating through Italy and France. Said losing it was harder. Who is this? Cate Blanchett, 57. Elizabeth. Tar. 2 Oscars. Intelligence and mystery in every single frame. After her first film, she almost quit. Said the camera made her feel like a fraud. She kept going. Who is this? Morgan Freeman, 88. Shawshank Redemption. C7. $1 Million Baby. The Voice of God. Twice. He didn't get his first major film role until age 50. 50 years old. Who is this? Diane Keaton, 80. Annie Hall, The Godfather. Oscar winner. Still working. Still entirely herself. Her real name is Diane Hall. Woody Allen named Annie Hall after her before they ever met. Who is this? Al Pacino, 85. The Godfather. Scarface, Serpico. 2 Oscars. Father again at 83. The studio didn't want him for The Godfather. Coppola threatened to quit to get him cast. Who is this? Jane Fonda, 88. Barbarella. Clute. 2 Oscars. 3 climate protest arrests. Still going at 88. Her Barbarella Zero Gravity opening was filmed over 3 days. She kept laughing. Had to reshoot constantly. Who is this? Robert Redford, 89. Butch Cassidy, The Sting, The Great Gatsby. Still the definition of American cool. He was expelled from the University of Colorado for drinking. Went to art school in Europe instead. Medium rounds. Still with us? Best score in the comments wins bragging rights. Who is this? Michelle Pfeiffer, 67. Scarface, Batman Returns. The Age of Innocence. Directors still adjust scenes when she walks in. Her first job in Hollywood was as a checkout girl at a supermarket. A director spotted her in the line. Who is this? Sharon Stone, 68. Basic Instinct. Casino. Hollywood said not yet for a decade. Then she walked into Verhoeven's office, IQ of 154. Accepted to Edinburgh University at 15 on a full scholarship. Who is this? Keanu Reeves, 61. The Matrix. Point Break. John Wick. The most universally loved man in Hollywood. Born in Beirut, Lebanon. Holds Canadian citizenship. He is not American at all. Medium rounds finished. Score update. Drop it now. Hard rounds start immediately. No mercy. No hints. 5 seconds. This is where perfect scores die. Who is this? Jack Nicholson, 88. The Shining. 1 Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. 3 Oscars. Hasn't worked since 2010. He grew up believing his grandmother was his mother. Found out the truth at age 37. From a Time magazine reporter. Who is this? Audrey Hepburn, past 1993. Breakfast at Tiffany's, Roman Holiday, The EGOT. Gave her final years to UNICEF. Survived the Nazi occupation as a child. 8 tulip bulbs in the Hunger Winter of 1944. Chose light anyway. Who is this? Marlon Brando, past 2004. The Godfather. A Streetcar Named Desire. 2 Oscars. Redefined what acting could mean. Expelled from school for riding a motorcycle through the hallways. His teacher called him uncontrollable. Who is this? Paul Newman, past 2008. Cool Hand Luke. Butch Cassidy. Donated $600 million to charity through Newman's Own. He described those famous blue eyes as, "The only thing I have that belongs to me alone." Who is this? Bette Davis, past 1989. All About Eve. 2 Oscars. The original force of nature. Turned down by every Hollywood studio. An executive said she had as much sex appeal as Slim Somerville. 25 down, 5 to go. Score in the comments now. This is where legends separate. Who is this? Grace Kelly, past 1982. Rear Window, To Catch a Thief. Became Princess of Monaco. Her family considered acting an embarrassment. Her father refused to attend a single film premiere. Who is this? Steve McQueen, past 1980. Bullet, The Great Escape. The coolest man alive in 1968. possibly any year. He spent time in reform school as a teenager. His mother abandoned him. He said the streets raised him. Who is this? Vivien Leigh, past 1967. Gone with the Wind. A Streetcar Named Desire. 2 Oscars. Born in India, educated in Paris, Rome, and London, became the most famous face in American cinema. Who is this? James Dean, past 1955. Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden. 3 films. Gone at 24. Still the original. He never saw Giant. He died 2 weeks after completing it. His Oscar nomination arrived posthumously. Who is this? Katharine Hepburn, past 2003. 4 Oscars, the most in history. The Philadelphia Story, on Golden Pond. She hid her relationship with Spencer Tracy for 27 years. Never spoke about it publicly while he was alive. Drop your final score in the comments and tell us which one completely destroyed you. Final score plus the one that got you. Comment below. Let's see who the real Hollywood expert is.